who could get low. On them nigga live it tape on out.
Down in Wester Hollow where the country folk plotting, it's king of the porch, but his seat's getting hot. John's the half-son, his roots kinda cross, and he's dreaming of a man whose teeth ain't all lost. Ari's in the yard swinging knives at a tree, and Bran's rolling round since he fell from that old TV. Out in Wester Hollow where the trailers lay, the Lannisters and Starks all fight every day. Everybody's related in this tangled up scene. King of the trailer park, that's the redneck dream. Cersei's in the yard winking at her kin. Jamie's with his sister and it ain't no sin. Tyrion's small as a stump but drinks like a mule. He's guzzling down beer while y'all act the fool. Towns pulling strings, scheming in the dark. The mountains crushing folks, just tearing them apart. Out in Wester Hollow where the trailers lay, the Lannisters and Starks all fight every day. Everybody's related in this tangled up scene. King of the trailer park, that's the redneck dream. Joffrey's barking orders, making folks kneel, but the holler's got eyes and his fate's sealed. Littlefingers pimping girls, dealing in the shade. Varys hears it all, but silence gets him paid. Daenerys rolls up slow with gators by her side. Swamp Queen's in charge and she's ready to ride. Out in Wester Hollow where the trailers lay, the Lannisters and Starks all fight every day. Everybody's related in this tangled up scene. King of the trailer park, that's the redneck dream. Stan is holding tight, claiming he's the king, but down in the holler no one cares about a thing. Melisandre's lighting candles, preaching real odd, while Jon's still wondering if he's even Ned's squad. Hodor's just holding the door, bless his simple brain, but in the game of trailers only the ruthless remain. Out in Wester Hollow where the trailers lay, the Lannisters and Starks all fight every day. Everybody's related in this tangled up scene. King of the trailer park, that's the redneck dream.
Come to the South, we have words like "yunt to." We going tomorrow, yunt to. What letter does that start with? Does anybody know? I like this word a lot.
Howdy, y'all. This is a film about what it's like being from the South. Nothing is modernized. I am your host, Cletus Otis Henry. Don't ask me how to spell it. My cousin lives 15 tractors and 5 chaw spits away. I can just yell to her. What do I like to do for fun? Well, I like drawing into dirt, and sometimes I'll grease up an old pig, chase him around trying to catch him, and every now and again, I'll see how much backer I can swallow before I puke. Right now, as you can see, we're walking down the main road. It usually takes me about a day to walk to town and 2 days to get back, usually because I forget what the hell I'm doing. Well, apparently, if you have an accent and you're from West Virginia, I think everybody down here is from West Virginia. I think everything south of Washington, D.C. is West Virginia. At least that's what I'm told. Slap my knee and call me Uncle Jones. I think we need a new map. Gosh, it sure is a beautiful day. Oh, sorry. I'm not allowed to show y'all any of that stuff. I think that's called modern. All right, well, I got to head back home now. Mama's probably got supper cooking up over the fire, and I still got to get down to the creek and wash up before I'll be let in. I'll see y'all.
This my shit. All the girls like to be like this. Few times we get around that track, so it's gonna happen like that. 'Cause it ain't no holler back.
We're gonna go ride the four-wheeler, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wanna take wanna follow, Mama?
Yeah.
Wanna follow?
Someone with a deep southern accent to call me darling and tell me everything's gonna be okay.
Hey, darling. Everything's gonna be just fine, so don't you worry.
Hey there, Peaches, what's going on? Look, what you ought to do is love yourself first and get some rest. You look worn out. Look, just close your eyes. Close your eyes. Alright, you're gonna get some rest. When you wake up, you're gonna feel better. We're gonna make some freshly squeezed lemonade, and we'll take it from there, alright? All right, let's go.
If I was to flip a coin right now, what do you think the chance is that I would get hit?
I actually do cuss a little.
What's your favorite cuss word?
Fuck you talking about, lame ass nigga.
Hey boy, am I talking too fast for you or something? You hear me? I reckon you get up out of here, huh boy? You boys ain't supposed to be around here, are ya? Yeah. Pack it. Beat it. Scram.
I don't know how this happened, but the TikTok algorithm has me on like good old country boy TikTok, and they don't make them like that in Delaware.
Well, I've been saved by the grace of Southern shore.
Noise, when the sun goes down on my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns.
Well, I did. Then there was an event with my crew concerning a bit of our lack in words and metal flu.
Looks like we're hooking up with a chick at a rock concert. My favorite kind of mission.
Under what? Maybe an old farmhouse, some land, a ranch.
Cool. What kind?
Sheep. I would raise sheep. They're quiet. Do what they're told.
You're just lubing me up. I'm asking what the people...
Gage.
Yes, ma'am.
What was the day before today?
Monday?
What else would it be called?
Yesterday? What?
Just making sure. Nice feet, buddy. Is it a little cold up here?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. Time after time.
I have a confession to make. Now that everybody's talking about me being from the South, South Carolina, I ain't never told anybody because I've always been worried about what my old man might think of me. But I'm just gonna get it out there and just clear the air. Guys, I can't fish. I know I probably sound like I can fish, but I can't. I mean, I can drink the hell out of beer on the side of a lake, but I can't actually get the fish out of the water. And like, oh man, it feels so good just to get out in the open. For years, I've been just coming up with excuses on why I can't go fishing, like, oh, I got a headache or this or that, but it's always just because I can't get the fish out of the water.
Daggum, it's hot as I'll get out. Well, I'll tell you what, it's hotter than a jalapenos armpit out here. It's hotter than Billy Goat with a blowtorch. It is just hotter than blue blazing out here. It's like walking through soup out here, man. I done changed my shirt 3 times. Eileen, make yourself useful and get me some sweet tea, please. Hurry. It's hot. I'll just get it myself. She's slower than molasses.
Guess what state we're from, and no, it ain't Texas.
So, what do you call the meal after lunch?
That's supper.
It's not supper.
Yeah, it's supper.
Like breakfast, lunch, and then dinner.
Supper. Breakfast, lunch, supper. Okay, let me ask you this. What do you call your mom's dad?
Well, I call him GP, but...
Is that short for Grandpa?
Yes, kind of. Yeah.
Well, the correct answer is Pawpaw. You call your mom's dad Pawpaw.
So our kids actually have a thing to where they know when we say Pawpaw, we're talking about his grandpa, and when we say GP, they know we're talking about my grandpa. Kind of weird. Okay, so you know the dip at get-togethers, like a barbecue or...
You're gonna do this?
Like a Super Bowl, it has cheese in it. What is it called?
Does it have meat?
Yes.
That's cheese dip with beef.
No. It's Rotel.
It's not Rotel. Rotel's the tomatoes that goes in it. Rotel's the tomatoes that goes in the cheese dip, and then you add beef. You got cheese dip with beef.
Rotel.
Cheese dip. It's just all cheese dip.
Okay.
It doesn't change the foundation of the dip. It's still cheese.
Well, there you go.
Okay, so there you have it. Can you guess where I'm from? You got pawpaw, supper, and cheese dip.
And can you guess where I'm from? You've got dinner, grandpa or GP, and Rotel.
Y'all let us know in the comments.
This comment tickled me because about a month ago, I pissed a lady clean off. I made a little video. She heard things that weren't being said, and she went off. And one thing she said really stuck with me. Like, I've probably thought about it almost every single day because it's just... She said that I was faking my accent or otherwise exaggerating so that I could come across as nice. First things first, I don't even think that my accent, especially as I present it on here, is thick enough to be considered a put-on. Like, if y'all think this is a thick accent, catch me on a football Saturday. Ask my husband what thick sounds like. This offense couldn't run a warm knife through soft butter. It's the sorriest shit I've ever seen. But let's just say, okay, she's right. I'm gonna fake an accent. That's what I'm setting out to do. I promise you, I'm not gonna fake an accent that the second people hear it, they wonder where I was on January 6th. To the second charge that I'm just faking it so that I can be perceived as nice. I don't know how to say this. I think if you ask the people who know me in real life, I'm not sure they would ever say, yeah, if there's one thing about Casey, she's always trying to come across as nice as humanly possible. She's a good person. She's a kind person. She's a generous person, but nice? I don't know.
Cowboys like girls like me, 'cause I look good and you're from South Sea, and I fall for you like a Georgia peach is white. Cowboys like girls like me.
The southern accent, it's great, but it also sounds dumb sometimes. It can really ruin it, because it's like you could be the smartest person, you show up with a southern accent and you don't get the same consideration.
No, you don't. And I don't know where that came from, really. I don't know why people correlated those two. Do you?
Yeah, it's a good point. I don't know why either.
Like, why? Where did that come from?
Probably from, I guess, television. Probably is where you would see. It was always the like southern, the rednecky kind of guy. And then rednecks, I've said this before a ton, is it's the last people they still let you make fun of on television.
True.
So
I think we might always get made fun of. That might just be part of it. But I don't. And I guess a lot of people from the country and who you consider redneck don't have as much education. You know, as far as book smart, they may not be book smart, but they'll get your car back on the road.
This isn't the first time somebody has said this. It always makes me wonder, what is my voice supposed to sound like? I mean, I've had the same voice for 28 years. I can't picture myself with another voice.
Hey, bro, what do you want to do today? Ooh, let's go down to the lake. Maybe hop on a boat, drink some alcohol, get some girls, The fuck did you just say? Is your tongue fighting your teeth, dog? I have no clue what you just said. What? That accent sounded like you put a gypsy curse on me, dog. My accent is not that strong. Really, bro? I'm gonna record you, okay? Just listen to what the fuck you just said. Just say what you said before. Fine, bro. Let's just go down to the lake. Maybe drink a little bit, hop on a boat, get some girls, Hey, buddy, you want to go down to that lake, crack open a 12-pack of Busch lattes, hop on that boat, get us some hoes, too, huh? Yeah. Damn, bro. You sound like Floyd Mayweather trying to read a Harry Potter book. Come on. Sound like Biden was a fucking auctioneer, dog. Bro, it's not that bad. Am I wrong? No. But, that is a fucking impediment. That is an impediment.
Kann dir bitte jemand das Pferd wegnehmen? Das Pferd hat einen falschen Knick, einen Axthieb und lahm ist es übrigens auch. Du machst mich so aggressiv.
Okay, I'm going to rattle off some differences here between the American South and the American Southwest for foreigners who may not quite understand the difference, or Americans that have just never been to those regions. Turquoise, Southwest. Soul food, South. Anything to do with cowboy culture, Southwest. Tumbleweeds, Southwest. Spanish moss, South. Cowboy boots, both. Slavery, South. The South is much more densely populated than the Southwest. Heavy Native American influence, Southwest. This used to be both. Thanks, Andrew Jackson, you asshole. Disney World, South. Dolly Parton, South. Horses, both. There's a lot of Latino influences in both regions, but more so in the Southwest. There's also a lot more Puerto Ricans and Cubans, typically in Florida in the South.
We keep that Bible by the bed, our guns fully loaded with lead. House is a double wide drive-in, side by sides down the no dirt road. Our coon dogs run, we don't. You think you'll change us, but you won't. And we fly the flag as high as an eagle. We're redneck proud, hillbilly legal.
Y'all thinking about moving down south? I'm finna tell you all you need to know. Spring is pollen season. Everything you own finna be solid yellow. You leave grandma on the porch too long, better hose her off before you bring her in. In the evenings, mosquitoes will suck the life out of you like a bill collector on commission. Thing is, only the female mosquitoes bite, but you can't hear them when they fly. So if you don't hear nothing, you about to be dinner. And let me clear this up right now. Y'all think we're racist down here in the South? Only difference between black people and white people in the South. White people clap on 1 and 3. Black people clap on 2 and 4. Another thing, nobody in the South can give you directions anywhere without using a Walmart, a Waffle House, or a liquor store as landmarks. Let me give you a few proper pronunciations in the South. To the east of us is South Carolina and North Carolina. The capital of Georgia is Atlanta. Below us is Florida. And if you're hungry for the Lord's chicken, you go to Chick-fil-A.
It's hot outside today. Shoo-wee, well, butter my ass and call me a biscuit, y'all. It is hotter than Satan's ass crack out here. I mean, it's as hot as a goat's ass in a pepper patch. Even an AC is about as useless as tits on a boar hog, y'all. I am sweating like a whore in church. Goodness gracious, y'all.
Some words to live by. Have no fear. Spill no beer.
Hey Melinda, let's make some chili tonight. Bet Cracker Barrel's got their fire going today. Remind me to drip the spigot outside if it gets any colder. My tire air pressure light just came on. Melinda, did you sell all my long johns at the yard sale? You know, Leon burned his whole trailer down with his electric blanket. You gotta be careful.
Y'all, if God had given me blue eyes or like green eyes, I would not know how to act. Because I look like a whole different person. Anyway, off subject. So, I realized that I have so many new followers that probably haven't seen like my old videos before I took them down. Some of them anyway. And it's coming up on the 8-year anniversary since my husband tried to kill me with his penis. I still have PTSD from that. Like, every time we go to do dirty things in the bedroom, I always make the joke, don't try to kill me this time. But I'm not really joking. Like, I'm serious. Don't try to kill me this time. For real. Don't do that. Anyway, with all that being said, anybody want to hear the story? Let me know in the comments or whatever. So I can tell it if you want me to. Did I mention that I had to cancel our wedding because of this? Yeah. I did.
Hey, brother, you seen Daddy today? No. Uh-oh, y'all still crossways? Well, he pissed me off. Well, of course he did. Y'all are dang near the same person. Hell, I think y'all are starting to look alike. Well, that's a hell of a thing for you to say, brother. Oh, you can be hot about it, but it's true. Some days you act just like him. The big question is, what are you gonna do about it? Do what? Well, you gonna go get right with him or just let it get worse? Well, he's the one that can't wait to tell me I'm wrong all the time. Woo! I'm sure glad you don't do that. All right, smart ass. What's your point? Well, I guess my point is that you'll see me out of this chair before he shows up to apologize, if that's what you're waiting on. Well, you might be right there. Hey there, Sonny. You busy? I reckon you and me might need to talk. No, Daddy, what's on your mind? Well, I just got to thinking, I was pretty out of line last time I was here, and, I'm just sorry I bent you so bad out of shape. Well, Daddy, You know, I probably overreacted too. I get so hot sometimes. See, I knew your mama didn't know what she was talking about, sending me over here to apologize. That woman, wait, just a minute. Are you telling me, I swear to Christ, well, she talked me into more nonsense. Yeah, I wanted kids when I was going off to war. I didn't think I was going to have to come home and raise them. Well, I tried to tell her you didn't know what you was mad about. Well, hold on just a damn minute. I was mad because you were insulting my work. Well, hell, of course I do. I'm your daddy. How the hell are you supposed to achieve anything if I don't constantly tear you down and set unrealistic expectations? My God, it's like you never hear a word I say. I swear to Christ. Well, that feels normal again. Daddy just tell me he's proud of me.